I speak with corrupted tongue.
Recognize the underworld since I was young. Recognize the underworld since I was young. Recognize the underworld since I was young. I speak with corrupted tongue. Recognize the underworld since I was young.
We here, goddammit. We have arrived. Yet another chapter, another installment, another episode. Corrupted Conversations. I go by Henry Blanco, a.k.a. Young Tyrannosaurus, a.k.a. Oprah Winfrey, a.k.a. I swear to God, I'm seconds away from getting a face surgery just to look like Angie Martinez. Like it's really like that. It's really like the voice of New York, the new voice of New York. And shout out Angie because I love you to death. But I'm just saying, the new generation, you know, we speaking, we just trying to bring it to life. That's all it is. We having fun. That's all it is. The journey continues. 2022. Wow. We needed a moment of silence for that one. Wow. You know, we here. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting, watching, listening, you know, sharing, telling, you know, your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, your tia, your tío, everybody, goddammit. We just appreciate it, you know. We have arrived. When I arrive, my arrival is a little different. When I arrive, I want people to have multiple things, but I'm just going to give you, you know, an example of 3. When I arrive, I want a Whitney Houston greatest hit CD with a bowl of frozen grapes and a collection of Versace sunglasses, but different colors because I need to choose my mood for the day. That's just me. So when I arrive, Whitney Houston, I need it. A bowl of grapes, frozen, and Versace sunglasses, every color, goddammit. That's what we came to do. We came to win. Now today, man, again, like I said, the journey continues, and today is no different than any other. You know what I mean? Very special. We have a special guest in front of us. Listen, this is what we came to do, man. Rapper, singer, video director, visionary. You know what I mean? Entrepreneur. A person that's solidifying their brand, you know what I mean, in this new generation of music, whether it be in the physical form or in the social media form, because we all living in the matrix, correct? Like we you know what I mean, we all trying to sell our product on the internet. It's going down. I do a cute, you know, a little WWF entrance for every one of my guests, but I need you to just tell them, you know, hit him with the people's elbow.
Hit him with the people's
elbow. That's hard. Do me a favor. Tell them what your name is, where you from, and when's the last time you went to Universal Studios.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that.
Okay. I am Indica Wave. I am from Corona, Queens. The last time I've been to Universal Studios was probably like 4 years ago.
Universal Studios.
But life is a movie. No matter what, we keep it cinematic out here.
Heard it. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, I did enjoy myself.
Shout out Universal Studios, goddammit. Shout out Universal Studios, man. I miss it. I used to drive, well, not me, but my parents were cheap. And they didn't like to take planes, so they would drive to Florida. Shout out to minivans.
Shout out to the minivans.
Shout out to getting DVDs at the gas station. You know what I mean? On the drive to Florida. Shout out to Universal Studios. Listen, man, we have a special guest in front of us. Like I said, rapper, singer, artist, visionary, director, entrepreneur, Queens native, true New Yorker. Now, as a request, you told me, you know, your preference is Arizona green tea. I went to the bodega. I really tried, people. I really tried. The bodega down the block, they got to get it together. Because, you know, the Arizona choices was very limited.
Oh, no.
It's very upsetting.
It's not New York.
Very upsetting.
It's not a New York deli. I need to find out who they are. I need to see what
It's very upsetting. It's very upsetting. Before we start, how was your day?
My day was pretty good. I've been promoting this video that I just dropped.
Oh, that we gonna talk about. Yeah, you
go. What else? I've been working on some more music, so I kind of divide my time into moving it, you know, promotion, working on new music.
Love it.
And meditating.
Straight meditating. How important is meditating to you?
Very. I think there's times where like when I don't meditate, I feel like I'm about to lose it. I feel like I need to ground myself because so much happens throughout the day and in the world in general, especially with what's going on out there.
Right.
You need that moment to kind of ground yourself. So meditation is definitely important, you know.
Do you remember like around what age you picked up meditation?
Probably when I was like 16 years old.
Wow, that's young. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually like one of these things right here.
Let's talk about it. Let's get straight into it. Come on. We got segments, but we keeping it natural. Let's go. Come on, speak on it.
Speaking of meditation, this is like the almighty like when you meditate, you know. So this was given to me by this guy who works at Land of Buddha, that's close to NYU.
Okay.
I went into the store, told him I was on this journey of meditation, and he gifted me this. And the price on this was like freaking crazy. It was
really?
It was like $100 and something.
Let me get it. I want to take a picture of it just because post production. Goddamn it, we got to put this in the. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So I had told him I was into meditation and I was trying to like, you know, find myself and just. I wanted to, when I got older, so this is one thing about me, when I get older, when like I'm done completing all my missions,
right.
I have this dream to move to Tibet and study with the monks and like,
really?
Yeah, get real right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that mission? Like, where'd that come from?
I don't know. I feel like I've
The
always
monks,
just been
that's specific.
I've always been searching like for peace within myself, and just I love that monks don't speak at all. Like they find peace in like silence. They find peace in like they probably live a very, very peaceful life. Like they have no worries, they have no troubles, they tend to their gardens. There's like it's all very peaceful. Like all you have are your thoughts. Like you have time to organize them, and I think that's really dope.
That's interesting to hear from a New Yorker, especially because of the noise. Yeah. The noise that we consume on a regular basis. Silence being a form of solution. That's dope. Listen, we already starting deep, as you can see. We already gotten deep. Again, Corrupted Conversations. The journey continues. We came to win. Trophies only. Second place. What is that? I don't even understand what that is. That's not part of my vocabulary. I don't get it. We came to win. Trophies only. Now, as we start the show, I have segments. Now, the segments for me is a way to find out who's in front of me without asking necessarily who's in front of me. You know what I mean? So I got this infamous segment. I don't know if you're aware, but you know, we're going to do it anyway because it's part of structure and we like system over here. We like the system. We follow protocol. So I got this infamous segment called Pow. So what I do is I throw 10 words at you without dissecting, without thinking too much, without dwelling. You throw me the thought that immediately comes to your mind. Okay. Don't think about it too. So I'm the you the pow. Okay. Real fast. Pow. So I throw a word at you, you throw me the first thing. Pow. Mexico.
My parents.
Love it. Pow. Sativa.
Sativa Flame, my alter ego name.
Wow. Has that ever been expressed? Is this the first time?
Yes, I have it in a song. So I say, Indica Way, Sativa Flame, that's just my alter ego name. Judge me now, so what's the verdict? Google me soon as you heard this. Wanna be up on some fake shit, but I'm first up on your playlist. Huh? Yeah, I'm first up on your playlist.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Sativa Indica. I see that that's important. Well, you just expressed it, you know, with you know, the flow. Why Indica though?
Indica, so my brother helped me come up with this name. He was like, oh, what are you going to call yourself? And I was like, I have no idea. All I know is like I want to relax people. I want to help people heal through music. That's one of my biggest missions with it. Right. So Indica is like a body high. It relaxes you, but you're still thinking. You're still in thought. You're not stressed out, but you're still deep in thought. And that's kind of what I want to do. I want to wash over people,
Heard it.
Relaxing them and never letting it take them too deep, you know?
There you go. I always say the game is to be sold, but today the game is being told, goddammit. Pow. Empanada de queso or de carne?
De carne.
Why?
Because it tastes better.
Gang. Gang. Pow. Desert dog.
Desert dog?
Yeah.
I made this, I don't know, but I made this video called Desesperado, and I was chased by a dog in the desert. So that's what came to mind when I heard that. Shout out to my friend Jack who made that video with me and got chased down by some pit bull with me.
That is insane. Shout out Jack, first of all. Wherever you are, shout out to you.
Yes, Jack Lumetri.
Man, desert dog. You got chased by a pit in the desert.
By a pit bull in the desert. So if you go see this video I have on YouTube called
which we are gonna, listen. I got segues. We gonna talk about it, but you feel me? Desert the pit bull.
That video in one of the takes. So we were recording a take and we just hear something moving, and we're in the desert. So it's like, yo, what's out here, you know? Mm-hmm. We look in the distance and we see some dog just running straight at us, like hungry. So we were just like, nah, we gotta run to the car. I'm slow. I can't really run like that.
But hold up. But like, how far are we talking? Excuse me. How far are we, like, because my mother has stories of getting chased by like a Rottweiler, like in Peru. Like, so, and that's one of my worst nightmares, getting chased by a vicious canine. Yeah. So how far is this, like, as far as like
he was 3 blocks down.
Okay, heard it. And your reaction, but where's the owner?
We were in the desert, and it's like there was these homes that were just like trailer. There was like a trailer home in the distance. So I'm guessing that dog came from there, and they probably didn't want anybody in their backyard desert.
Jesus.
But I mean,
and the motherfucker just chased you.
Started chasing us. My good friend Jack was like, "No, you go." Like he was like, he'll hold the dog back if like anything. But we made it back to the car. We were just hiding out in the car, waiting till the dog like left.
You're lying. And he was coming for blood.
He was coming for blood. He's probably hungry.
Jesus Christ. Listen, shout out to all dogs. All dogs go to heaven.
Yes,
I'll say that. I'll say that.
Where my dog's at?
Where my dog? Shout out, RP DMX.
Yes.
Now, correct me if I'm saying this wrong, but we're going to do it anyway. Pow, NZ Records.
NZ Records.
What's your thought?
In the past. In the past. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
In the past, I don't know, I picked up a lot from how you said in the past. Is that is it necessarily is it safe to say, I don't know, you tell me, is it neutral?
I mean, I got nothing against nobody, to be honest. I feel like right now I'm independent. Right now I'm doing what I gotta do for myself, and I feel like one thing I will say is not everyone's going to fight for your vision the way that you could fight for it for yourself, because no one's ever going to understand it. Right. You know, like, I feel like I need to be independent because I see the way when I make my songs, I know what I want the video to look like. I know what I want this to feel like. I know what aesthetic I want to go with here. And it's like when you don't have control of that, you lose your own vision. You lose the hunger to do what you love to do. And, I can't lie, the situation had put me in a place where I was losing myself, and I lost my creativity, and I lost a big part of like my life almost too, because I had to move from New York to LA to be in this situation, to be in this deal, and something I don't think I've talked about like publicly, but yeah, like I was gone for almost a whole year because I had to be out there making music. And I have a daughter here, so I had to leave my daughter behind to do all that, and it was tough. It was tough because it feels like I lost time. So now that I'm doing it like on my own, I feel like I got nothing but to go. Like I have a lot of gas in me. I'm ready to just hit the ground running. So I became independent just in November. November was I finally got my independence back. I'm an independent artist. I was kind of like waiting for months to be released. So now we out here, and shout out to everybody in that situation as well. No hard feelings to nobody.
There you go.
We all just got to do what we got to do.
If you could name 2 things that you learned from that experience, though, what would they be?
Don't let nobody sign your checks. No, I'm kidding. That's from a movie.
Don't let nobody. But listen, just keep it gangster though. Don't let nobody motherfucking sign your fucking checks.
Yeah.
I mean, you was away from your child.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. Like that's that intimate, disconnection. Let's keep it gangster. That's deep.
Yeah.
That's. But it was a sacrifice.
It was a sacrifice. The one thing I really took away from the whole situation was I gotta learn this music business inside and out. I can't let anybody make decisions for me. I can't let anybody take power over my vision and my songs and what's mine that I make, because I have a lot to like do in my own songs. I write all my own music. I produce some of my stuff. I just put out a video that I co-directed with my good friend Tiffany.
Shout out Tiffany and all that.
Yeah.
Her.
So it's like no one's gonna fight for you like you can. That's one of the biggest lessons I've took it upon myself to study music, music law, music business. I've been taking a music business course with Hovain Hilton. Shout out to that class.
Hovain.
Yeah, that class has taught me so much. I've learned about digital marketing. I've learned about branding. I've learned about everything. So I'm ready to go.
So I guess one thing you picked up was, I mean, and this is just, an outsider looking in, I guess a sense of wanting to be, I guess, how do I put it in word? Wanting to be educated in ways where like other people could tell you like, oh, I got it for you. No, don't worry about it. But in reality, it's like, let me have me before I do anything else. Like, let me learn what I'm getting into before I, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing, man. This game is tough when it comes to promises and when it comes to like people wanting to build the bridges for you. But in reality, the bridges ain't really solid. You got to build your own bridge. So
I don't know if you've seen that post that what's his name? The guy that made that Gillis, that record.
Yeah.
He put up that post where he's like begging like someone in his label, like, yo, come on, let's drop this song. Like, I know this is the one. And you seen how that conversation was going? Like, nah, man, like this isn't even a song. That happens so much to so many artists.
It's tough.
And when I tell you, like, I've presented my ideas and been like, yo, this is gonna be the one, and then for someone to just be like, nah, ha ha ha, stop dreaming. Like, yo, that shit hurts. Like, you can't just do that to a creative, especially. Like, I have a song that I'm dropping next month already.
Talk about it.
It's called Peace Not in Pieces, and I made this song in 2018. So something that only some people know about this. So people that were listening to me in 2018, I dropped a project called Peace Not in Pieces. Okay. I dropped a Piece of Me, this project. I had an EP released with 8 songs. I had a headlining show with a Paper Box. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Paper Box, Brooklyn.
Major stage, yeah. So they did this show for me. It was sold out, a whole bunch of people. I put out this project, then I got signed, and they were like, let's take down this project and we're gonna re-release it through us. And it kind of like, they didn't do it with the vision that I intended. I put it out with the vision that I intended. It was meant to help people. Piece of Me was meant to help people find their peace.
Right.
So I used to be sad about this because I have a song that I'm dropping next month. I'm going to re-drop it, reproduce, really beautiful song. And it has a lot to do with just helping people going through depression and going through their struggles. And because of that situation, I used to like be so upset. I used to be like, yo, what if this song could like save somebody? What if this song could like help somebody? And that's the power of music. Just me as a music listener, an admirer of so many artists that have saved me back in the day. Like, I know what the power of music could do. So it used to just upset me that was done.
Wow, Queen Center Mall.
Queen Center Mall, all my days in middle school, just going after school to Queen Center Mall.
Shout out to Teriyaki Chicken. Wow, the Beatles.
I love the Beatles.
Why?
Because of my dad. My dad put me onto the Beatles when I was very, very young. I love Paul McCartney as a songwriter, as an artist, as a human being. John Lennon, I love the message that he had with peace. That's why a lot of what I do is the movement of peace, trying to help people find their peace. That's why I meditate.
The Lennon and McCartney record is amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah. I made that song and it was about finding your peace. Almost what did I say in the song? About like,
fighting for peace, like Lennon and McCartney, and you said, "Damn, something to make my heart beat." I apologize for the some, but I got voices in my head, so it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm fighting with a lot of voices.
I feel that.
Man, but that's the part that stood to me because I have I'm gonna be honest. I had so many people in my life that try to put me on to the Beatles. And I like the Beatles. I like certain songs, but I wouldn't consider myself a full blown Beatles fan. But when I heard that record, I was like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it sometimes. So the way you said it was like, all right, cool. Like that's kind of wavy. Maybe I need to do my research on these guys. A little deeper. So listen, we came nowhere, but it's a connection to your father.
Yeah, my dad is a big inspiration in my life. He plays the guitar. He's the producer of the song Frustration that's out.
Love it.
And that's one of my biggest songs, I think, on there. So
video out as well.
Yeah, shout out to my dad for that. He's performed with me at SOBs. We've performed. Shout
out to your father being on the stage at SOBs. That's amazing.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, you know who else has been on the stage? And he's like, yeah, he feels like
legends.
awesome. Yeah,
legends. Pow, we gotta continue. Pow, Beyonce Mi Gente.
Beyonce Mi Gente.
What can you say about that?
A dope record.
What's your contribution to that record?
I did some stuff on there.
Some
stuff on there.
Heard it. We're gonna leave it at that because I know how to catch. I know how to pick up what's being, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Pow, Donald Trump. Yeah, Donald Trump. How you feel about Donald Trump?
Donald Trump,
How you feel about him? He's from Queens. Jamaica Estates, big ass house, allowance, privileged, nice. So that's it.
I don't got much to say about Donald Trump, to be honest. I feel like, everybody's entitled to live their life and do.
Heard it. Listen. We came to listen. What you guys are witnessing is media training at an all-time high. Obviously, the person across from me is media trained, and it's all good. I came to, we came to play. Listen, pow. Last one. Infrared. What does that mean?
Infrared beaming.
Right now, this moment. What does that mean to you? That word.
Infrared. Being under pressure, being under some heat, but still being able to create a diamond out of that shit.
Love it.
So I just dropped my song Infrared Beamin.
Listen, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. Pressure makes diamonds. Goddamn it. We gonna get into that.
Hell yeah.
I have segments. Again, I create segments. I like to. The thing with me is, I take words and I associate them, and I just my mind is ridiculous. So I created a segment to celebrate the release, and we're gonna get more in depth of into the release, the meaning, the other people that contributed to it. We're going to talk about it. But I got a segment because I like to have fun. You know what I mean? So this segment, now, infrared, from what I know, the research I did, infrared beam detects motion. Mm-hmm. So I created a segment that's related to motions being detected.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Listen. Nice. We came to have fun. So what I'm doing right now is I'm about to throw at you 3 different. I'm gonna use the word tier. 3 tiers, and each tier has 2 scenarios.
Okay.
So let's start with the first one. I'm gonna throw 2 scenarios at you, and the premises of the scenario is you sneaking into a location without being detected, your motion not being detected, and you are to tell me which one would you rather sneak into.
Okay.
You feel me? So we're gonna start with the first one. Again, she has to sneak into this place without her motion being detected, and she's gonna choose which one, and she's gonna tell me why. First tier. We came to win, goddammit. This is what I do, man. We here to have fun, but also at the same time, put each artist's genuine contribution to the culture on display. But, like I said, fun. I like the word fun, because I don't like to be boring. I know interviewers, I'm not trying to shit on nobody, but, listen, we came to have fun. I like to have fun. First one. Would you either rob a bank or free animals from a zoo?
Aww.
Listen, that's crazy. Which one? Again, your motion is being detected, but you got to choose which one would you rather. Which one is the bigger risk? Like, I want to do that. Rob a bank or free animals in a zoo?
I'm gonna free the animals in the zoo.
Wow. Why?
But, I could rob the bank and use the money to buy the zoo. But, I would rather free the animals, because I feel like robbing a bank.
Where they going?
I don't know.
Yo, but that's crazy.
I'm going to find them a home. Free them into the wild. I don't know, because sometimes, honestly, the wild is a lot more dangerous than
I'm trying to tell you.
So
come on. You robbing a bank or you freeing animals from a zoo. And again, you got to do it on some, you know what I mean, Spider-Man shit. Like you ain't your motion, it can't be detected. Cause you
heard the story about the dog. I'm slow. I can't be moving without my motion detected.
True. That's true. Listen,
I'm gonna get caught right away.
Checkmate. Come on, which one? I mean, you already said freeing the animals.
Freeing the animals, yeah.
Freeing the animals.
I'm gonna stick to that.
You an animal person?
I love animals. Yeah.
Dog or cat person?
Both. I like both.
Which one more?
Dogs, but I love both.
Shout out to both. Again, we continuing. Pow. I said kripow, even though it's not the segment. I just love the word. Sneaking into a Selena concert or a house party at Vicente Fernandez's house.
What?
So you got to sneak into both. So you didn't buy tickets for the Selena concert. You sneaking in.
Was Selena's alive again? In the scenario, she's alive.
Both of them are alive.
They're both alive again. Okay.
Yes. It's a resurrection scenario.
I think I would go to the Selena concert.
You wouldn't go to the house party?
Nah, because it's like...
legendary shit, though.
Yeah, I know. But I'd rather go to the concert. I want to see a Selena show live. Like, I've seen them in videos and they look very fire. I just don't want to be close to the barricade. Look a little scary. But yeah, if I could be on the stage, like on the side, like watching her, then yeah, that'd be cool.
Love it. What Selena mean to you?
I love Selena. When I was growing up, my parents were like always just listening to Selena. We used to have like family parties and I would sing like Selena songs like Dreaming of You, Como la Flor. Like those were all the songs I would be singing at the family parties.
Love it. She chooses what she chose. We came to win, goddamn it. Last one. Again, the premises is sneaking in without your motions being detected. Because infrared beam, goddamn it, we staying on topic.
Yeah.
Sneaking in to Hot 97 to play your record for 1 week versus sneaking into whatever system you have to in Times Square to have your album cover on the billboard for 1 day.
Ooh.
Listen, we came to win, goddamn it. Again, let me say it one more time. Sneaking into Hot 97 to have your record played for 1 whole week, or somehow sneaking into a place where you hack the system of the Times Square billboard where your album cover is there, but it's only there for 1 day. Yeah, I know. It's like that. Which one?
I think I'm going to choose sneaking into the system where I can put my album cover on the billboard. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I'll take a picture of it and it'll last forever.
Gang.
Hot 97, they'll catch up one day, right? Shout out to them.
Shout out to E, bro. I guess. The billboard. It means something, right? To have your face up there in the Times Square.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool just to show my mom, like, yo, mom, look, I made it. I'm on a
Times
billboard.
Square.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys heard her. Infrared beam. We're gonna stay on topic. That was the segment. We having fun, but let's stay on topic. Explain the inspiration for that title.
Infrared beam.
Now you said heat.
Heat. Being under pressure. Being feeling the heat. Like if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. Like what they say. Like
100%.
Like I definitely. Everything I've gone through, I've been under some heat, I've been under some pressure, I've been ups and lows and all this craziness, and there's been times where I was like, yo, I want to give this up, but then there's moments where I'm like, nah, I can't give up. I already invested so much of my time, my energy, I sacrificed way too much for this not to work out, and it's gonna work out. Right. That's how I'm moving, that's how I'm manifesting. And infrared, that's what it said. Like the beaming part, like I'm gonna shoot my shot and it's gonna go in. Right. We're buckets.
Listen, you miss every shot you don't take.
Exactly.
You miss every shot you don't take. As far as the contribution to the audio, I want to get into the music video. The audio wise, what's the contribution? Who produced it? Who mixed it? What's going on? Talk to them.
Yeah. Okay. So. The production is by my good friend, Wavy Boy Jody. He's out here. He's also an artist. He's also an engineer. He does production. He does videos and photos. He's been a good friend of mine for a while now. He's super dope. He produced this. Shout out to him. He gave me this beat probably like 2 years ago. And this song I've been having it like on hold for a while until I got into the studio and I finished like the last verse of the song maybe like 2 months ago.
Okay.
And it's mixed and mastered by Mixed by Trees from Treehouse Studio. Shout out to them. They're in Brooklyn.
Heard it.
So if you guys ever want some crispy vocals, crispy music, yeah.
Gang, gang. Gang, gang.
Yeah.
As far as the music video, out right now.
Out right now.
Come on, man. Go check it out. Everything will be in the bio. We came to win. Everybody who I bring to this table is superhero status. It will remain that way until further notice. You know what I mean? We really came to win. The music video was out. I saw it. I enjoyed it. You know,
got the first look before I dropped it. Yeah.
Listen. Privileged Blanco. That's my new name. Privileged Blanco. I got the first look. Explain to the people the inspiration behind the video, the cameos. I saw special cameos. The video director, of course, you were contributed into the directing as well.
Yes,
you feel me? Goddamn, like, come on, superhero shit.
I wish I would have brought it. It's I created this little like treatment for the video. It's 5 pages long with little stick figure cartoons with each lyric broken down into what scene it was gonna play into. The scenes were numbered. I had the fits on the side, like this is fit number 1, fit number 2, so that we'd know which like shots to knock out first, and then we move on to like the next scenes, like scene 3 and scene 8 and scene 17 have the same fit. So all these are being like recorded backwards almost.
I mean, that's definitely what I saw. Not to control. That's definitely what I saw as far as like the visual matching the audio. There was a lot of moments where your lyrics matched the visual. Happening. Yes, and when you were climbing up the stairs. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it, but there was
they gotta go see
I caught it, and I was like, all right, yeah. I love it. What was the thought process behind why be so why connect it so much? Why connect the visual to the audio or the lyrics so much?
I feel like nowadays with music videos, what you get is more like a run and gun type video where it's like just them singing a song like to the camera, and that's cool. Like I think that's dope. But music videos back in the day used to have a lot of storytelling, a lot of elements. I'm from Queens, like. So I wanted to incorporate that. So you'll see like the big globe in Flushing Meadow Park in the background. You'll see the mural over at All the Right in the background of the next scene. The scene that you're talking about climbing up the stairs, because I say, you design it, cold of diamonds, lose your mind, and then hope to find it. I slam the door shut, like kind of punishing somebody at the bottom of the steps, but the person at the bottom of the steps is me. Like sometimes you gotta throw yourself into the deepest depths of your mind to figure out who the hell you are, to figure out what the hell you want. You gotta lose your mind to find it. Right. So I've been climbing out of my mental frame. Can't let no petty shit ruin my day.
Heard it. Every day your B-day?
Every day is my B-day.
Explain that to people a little bit, because people gotta feel that way, man. People really gotta feel. When I heard that, I was like, that's champion shit, though. You know what I mean? Explain that to people. It's tough to wake up like that and every day feel like you're B-Day, because we all go through shit.
Definitely.
What can you say to somebody that will hear that bar and be like, yeah, but...
I mean, I think it's all about your mindset at the end of the day. Like, trust me, I got my days too. Like, I'm a person who is real familiar with depression, anxiety, PTSD, all of the above. And the thing that keeps us in that mind frame is thinking that we can't escape it. The thing that keeps us in that place is literally thinking like, oh, shit's never gonna get better. But what if you thought, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. This shit gonna get better. And you move with that type of energy instead of the opposite. Right. And you're gonna start attracting that type of stuff into your life. Every day feel like my B-Day. Yes.
Every day feel like my
Blowing
B-Day.
down trees on the freeway. Every day feel like my B-Day.
Love it. Love it. Let's get more deep into the music video. Who assisted with the video directing and the producing of the video?
We got Tiffany Galicia.
Gang.
She is Preen Tiff on Instagram. She's a super dope photographer. She's amazing. Like, if you guys go check out her work, she's an amazing photographer. She's never done a music video before. She's never shot a music video before. And me, off the strength of just knowing how talented she is, I hit her up and was like, hey, I would love for you to create a music video with me. And she was down, and I loved it. I was like, yo, it's both our first times making this type of like music video. I'm creating an entire treatment. She's over here like, I've never edited a music video, never shot a music video, but we did it. We fucking did that shit. And we're both from Queens.
Love it.
So that's why it meant a lot to me, because I'm like, we're both women from Queens as well. Right. We had this whole conversation on the phone, but while we were creating like all these ideas, we were just like, yo, women got to work a little bit harder sometimes. And it's crazy because I went on Clubhouse like a couple weeks back,
right?
And I hopped on and I was like on a song to song battle with some people,
Okay.
And I had won like 7 rounds of this thing. And then there's some guy once, like somebody else won. I was like, oh, congratulations to you. And this other guy just speaks up and was like, oh, yeah, like as a woman, you need to be coming harder than I did in my song. And I was like, well, why? Like there's literally people that don't really try and like they still get praise off of that. So to be a woman, it's true. Like sometimes we got to work harder. So I was telling Tiff like, yo, this is going to be something crazy. Like 2 women from Queens made this video and are going to start a cool movement. Yeah. And I'm
but that's
excited.
crazy for him to come out his face like that, though.
Yeah, it's okay.
But that's kind of crazy, though. Like, the double standard is out of control.
It is because he's like, oh, you got to be coming crazy. And then he said that sometimes, like, oh, you're singing in your songs. Like, I'd rather hear you sing than to hear you rap. And
I'd rather
hear you sing than to hear you rap. And it was like, sometimes I wonder if it's because, like, some people, like even just the category of like female rapper, how they will never put a female rapper in a category with like just the rappers,
right.
You know? I feel like it's made to kind of like, nah, they can never be like in our category. They can never be a one above us, you know? So they give us our own category so we feel kind of like special. And that's the way I've always viewed it, because there's like, shout out to people that highlight women's ciphers and they do things like that, but I would love to see a cipher where there's men and women both together. I would love to see like a space where it's not in the same category. You're seeing these people up against each other, like a woman rapper, right. A male rapper, and you know, like a woman could win. Right. But it's very, very few people that do create spaces like that, where they put us in the same category.
Listen, that's deep. Him saying that though is crazy to me, because only because I'm looking at it from the consumer aspect. Him saying I rather is like, my man, you're like you're under the 1% of the consumer market, so it's like your opinion is just so crazy how people have the audacity to say certain things, but we have to consume it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't see no difference in my eyes. If you can spit, if you can make a good record, if you have great, melodies, your harmony game is on point. I really don't see no difference. You know what I mean? If you can execute, you should be able to execute. It don't matter, it doesn't matter the gender. It doesn't matter none of that. Like you should be able to execute. That's really what it's about. So shout out to whoever said that, but get it together. Hopefully I can assist you on that. Again, Queens from Queens, correct?
Queens get the money.
Queens get the motherfucking $. Cameos. Fitty, come on, let's get to it. The music video. I seen some special cameos. I seen the connections. What can you break that down a little bit to the people? I mean, it's in the video, it's in the description. Yes. I mean, it's well put together. You know what I mean? As not only visually, but I know the business aspect and marketing this situation. How much thought did it take to really put everything together as far as that goes?
We were on like a 7-hour phone call, putting like all the scenes and how they were going to transition. So
you said 5 pages, correct?
Yeah, it's a 5-page treatment with all these little drawings I did with like little stick figures.
Listen, so rappers out here don't even know what the word treatment is. Let's keep it honest. I'm sure you've dealt with some artists just like myself that's like, yo, what's the treatment? What treatment? What do you mean? Bro, what's the treatment for the music video? So the fact that you have 5 pages, love it. I'm sorry to cut you off. Continue.
No, I love it too. It's when I found out music videos about how people were creating them and like treatments are how they're done and everything, I thought it was beautiful. I always wanted to get into like production, like making my own movies, making things like that. I'm a very creative person, so when I was little I used to write scripts and stuff, so this was like something super dope to work on, just because I kind of know when I'm saying certain things in my songs, I know what I see when I say these things. Like, I can see these movies playing in my head already. So it was kind of like, how can I put that like on a piece of paper and then take it from this paper and we can make it like a real life. Also with like, you know how TikTok is a big thing nowadays. There you'll see a lot of transitions in the music video itself, like how things will transition, because I was thinking about TikTok. I was thinking about how, what if I made this music video a giant TikTok with all these transitions and all these crazy things, the cameos in it. So we shot a lot of these scenes in like the Smokers Club. Shout out to them.
Shout out to the Smokers Club.
Shout out to the Smokers Club. I brought some of their stickers here. They're dope. I became a member of the Smokers Club recently.
Love it.
And you'll see Shice Bubs in the video.
Shout out Shice Bubs. Shout out Purple City Bird Gang.
Purple City Bird Gang, the Diplomats, all that. Legendary.
For sure.
Definitely. Yeah, I remember seeing Shice Bubs in the Smokers Club, and I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, yo, like, I used to listen to him in middle school, like, he was like, yeah, and I was like, yeah,
it's fire.
Yeah.
That's that
like
New York City
yeah,
shit.
Shice Bubs. Yeah, you know I am a veteran. In high school, I was a varsity letterman, and I just thought it was dope. I think it was really cool of him to like agree to be part of the video, because it just made the inner child in me very happy.
That's love, though.
Yeah,
that's love.
And it was a dope experience shooting this video.
Do you want to continue directing videos?
I would love to continue directing videos. I definitely want to continue to direct a lot of my stuff too, because it just allows me to put like the vision towards what I'm saying in my music, and so people can really feel it where it's coming from. I would love to shoot stuff with other people too. I've already gotten messages from other directors hitting me up saying like they'd want to work with me. Like, yo, when can we do something? Like, yo, let's collaborate on an idea. That's I'm just like
now like, collaborating with Tiffany, correct?
Yes.
I'm sure, like, you know, your relation with her probably made it somewhat of an easy process.
Yeah, I've known Tiffany since 2018.
There you go.
Yeah, when she was starting out. I think when I met her, she was like 18 years old. She's young. She's such an amazing person. She's a really dope person. She has a good heart. She's out here putting her work in. She's working with some big companies. Yeah, she's doing her thing too. So yeah, we're really good friends. So it made the process a lot easier to just like have the confidence with somebody, you know, to like work that well.
Right. Is there any hesitance to jump into a situation that maybe doesn't have that dynamic?
I think it just had to be like, I just have to feel the vibe. Like, let's see what page these people are on that they're talking about. So, yeah, I'm big on vibes. I'm big on energy. So I can tell what's up. Yeah.
Listen.
No hesitation. If as long as you're professional out here and you want to work and you're trying to get this money, let's go.
You're trying to get this money, goddammit. Queens, get the money. Listen, we came to win. I'm enjoying myself. Are you enjoying yourself?
I'm enjoying myself as well.
Love it. We talked about the latest release. Now I mentioned Desert Dog earlier. Now Desert Dog, you explained it was a situation that you had with a certain canine
in the desert
that approached y'all in a very rapid pace. You know what I mean? It was a little, you know what I mean? So for that's the reason I put that in the bow was because that's one of my favorite records from you. I wanna break down a little bit more of the ingredients of the record, but I created a segment again, you know, because again, segments. Desesperado. And did I say correct? Because I'm Peruvian American, so sometimes my Spanish. Can you say it for them, please?
Desesperado.
What does that translate to?
Like someone that's eager, desperate to like live, desperate to like see things and experience life. And the meaning behind that song in general is like desesperado. Like it was like me in love and chasing after somebody who's in love with living life. Like they'll never have enough attention for me, they'll never have enough time for me, but still like I want them, but they want more. Like they want to be experiencing life.
Right.
So I say that in the song, like desesperado por la vida. but you want more. So you'll hear all that stuff there. And that's what that stood for. Just like, I feel like a lot of people could relate to that. Like, you finally want to like, oh, I'm gonna get that girl, I'm gonna settle down with that girl. But she's out here, maybe she out here trying to live her life, trying to have fun with the girls.
Right.
Goes both ways. A girl's like, oh, I wanna love that man, go after him, but he wanna be out with his boys at the club every night, you know. So I think a lot of people could relate to that.
Facts. Now, again, I want to break down more of the record, more of the music video, and more of the Desert Dog. But I create segments associated from words. So, Desesperado, I associated that word to a segment.
Okay.
So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the laptop now into play. So we're just gonna move the beautiful art. You know what I mean? Everybody captured it. We're gonna move the beautiful art. We're gonna bring the laptop into play. Came to win. Hold up. I don't want you to look right away. Hold up. So I chose that word. Again, I'm big on association. I'm big on the taking a word and, you know, just bringing it to life, you know, in a way where possibly I can, you know, bring some humor into the situation. Would you say that the red carpet is a place where people can sometimes display desperation?
A red carpet.
The red carpet, yeah. Going to an award show and being like, "Oh, I really want to show out." Is it correct to say that maybe sometimes certain entertainers go to the red carpet and do the most?
Yeah, I think because they want to be in the headlines, either if it's good or bad. I feel like people will do like anything.
Right.
Sometimes. Yeah, so I believe it. Desperation on the red carpet.
Listen,
sure.
We came to have fun. That's all I came to do, goddammit. So we're gonna go again. We're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of the record.
Okay.
Because it is one of my favorite records from you. It's one of the standouts to me, like video and all, like, and it being, you know what I mean, a mixture of Spanish and English is to me it's a gem. It's a gem.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get straight into it. You know what I mean? All right. So what I'm presenting to you is, like I said, we have different tiers, and what I'm presenting is different entertainers coming to the red carpet, and in my eyes, I feel like it looked a little desperate. So, you know what I mean? You tell me which one was more desperate.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like that, basically. Okay. All right, we're going with the first one. If I ever meet
any of these people, I'm sorry.
Listen, but it's all love, though.
It's all love, yeah.
It's all love.
I see what you're doing. I see you out here, okay.
Listen, we keeping it funky. This is Corrupted Conversations. We not holding back.
Okay.
This is just what it is, you know? Shout out to if any person, you know, that I put on the screen, because again, pictures will be on the screen. You know, we're looking at it from the laptop, but everything will be on the screen. If you feel away, then, you know, you should have looked in my opinion, you should have looked at the mirror a few times before you left the house. That's just what it is. All right, First one. Boom.
She's lit.
All right. I mean, how you feel about this? Keep it funky. This is what I think it's the Met Gala, but we're gonna associate it as the red carpet because it's a pink carpet.
This is Katy Perry. Okay. There's themes at these Met Galas, so I want to know what theme this was. But
wow, okay. See, I didn't collect that much information.
Yeah.
All I know was, you know what I mean, chandelier swag.
I know she had a different outfit where she dressed up as a big burger. Too.
I should have got that one.
You should have got that one too and put it right next to each other. That I think that's what she was trying to do. She was like, I'm gonna go big or I'm gonna go home. I don't know, it's her. So I think it's dope. You see, I'm here trying to be nice.
See, we got what's going on right here? We got a chandelier and then we got a duck. Who's more desperate?
These are two different events. That is acceptable, right? At her event at the Met Gala, I accept that. But at the red carpet event, like maybe at a movie premiere or something, I don't accept that.
The duck? You don't accept the duck?
I don't accept the duck. I accept the chandelier. I don't accept the duck, though.
So she's more desesperada? Would you say?
Yeah, she's more like Yeah.
She folded. Like she went
folded. I think she could have gone with like something very classical.
It's
something
not
very
necessary.
simple.
The duck
it wasn't
over
necessary.
the
This was necessary because at the Met Gala, people be trying to one up each other, so it was necessary for her definitely. Because I think it's kind of cool. It probably took a lot to do this. I know somebody else at the Met Gala that I think their dress was made out of glass. Jesus. That's something else. That's something scary. But definitely the swan, because I wouldn't wear that. I would wear that, low key.
That's a swan or a duck?
That's a swan.
That's a swan?
That's definitely a swan. You said it was a duck. You see, that's how you know it.
Definitely?
It's definitely a swan.
It's crazy. Correcting me off of different, you know what I mean? Damn, though, like, really, though, the chandelier swag, though.
The chandelier swag, I'm
how
rocking with
it. How long is she even in you know what I mean? An entertainer mode at this point? Like, how you even? But then she's so. Her vibe is mad calm, but she got the swan around the neck / shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know.
So who's really in desperation mode? Let's keep it real. Let's dissect. I mean, you sticking to your guns.
I'm sticking to my guns because Katy Perry is always dressing like very like Katy. Yeah, Katy Perry is like always trying to push the
envelope.
Push the envelope. Yeah. She's out here. With the big. You gotta see the Big Burger one.
I have to get that one. Yeah. I did not. Wow, I don't understand how that motherfucking passed my radar. she dressed up in a burger.
She dressed up as a Big Burger. Like at probably the same event at the Met Gala, I feel like she dressed up as a Big Burger.
I seen the Lady Gaga one where she performed in meat.
Yeah, that was different too.
I saw that, but who's gonna dress up as a chopped cheese is my question.
Ooh, it's going after you meat.
You know what I mean? Boom.
Okay, with the Terminator arm. Okay,
you know what I mean? Fucking Terminator 3 arm over here.
This is real. She really wore this.
Yes. Nah, this is why, like I said, I like to have fun with words. Wow. You know, desesperado, desperation. So I just took the word and I just ran with it on some like, let's have fun. This to me, yo, like,
unless it was really armed and she was like, if I don't win this Grammy, then
who's trying to destroy your galaxy at this point? Let's keep it going. Versus. Come on, talk to them.
I think
like that one's crazy, but then this one is making that one look normal.
Yeah, like a crumbled up ones. Like I just took out my pocket.
What is this? What's going on?
I don't know. I like the robo arm vibe. I just wish like maybe the dress would have been more metallic to kind of like go with the same flow. Cause look, if you cover up this arm, it looks very elegant, and then boom, we just got the Terminator arm out of nowhere. And this other one, she's more matching. Like, to be honest, like even though like this looks a little crazy,
that looks Photoshop.
That looks a little Photoshop too.
It look a little Photoshop, but then
so does that. That's why I was like, yo, you sure that really happened?
I mean, listen, shout out to Google. Listen, I can only consume what y'all give me. I don't know. In honesty, which one you rocking?
Which one I would be rocking? Which one would you rock? The robo arm for sure. I would be rocking the robo arm.
If any of you motherfuckers get close to me, I dare you.
If I don't win this Grammy.
I'm lighting this bitch up. All right, let's keep it moving. Boom.
Oh, okay.
We got classic hat. Dennis Rodman with the top hat.
I've met Dennis Rodman before.
Explain this now. Now you got to talk.
At Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
Yeah, I had this band on, right? And it got me in a lot of places in Rolling Loud. But I don't think I was meant to be like on the same floor as Dennis Rodman, low key.
Legend though.
Yeah.
But don't never say that though. No. Don't ever say it.
Okay, fine. I was meant to be there.
You was meant to be.
I was meant to see him.
What was he wearing? Do you remember?
I don't remember what he was wearing.
Something like this? Or he was just regular form? I know he had the nose ring and lip ring for sure.
Lip rings, yeah. I just remember there was like gonna be a party like on that floor where he was. There was like, oh, Dennis Rodman is having like a private party type thing at Rolling Loud, and I was just like, I happened to be on the floor when that was happening.
Love it.
Yeah.
Listen.
Dennis Rodman. Shout out to him.
Boom.
Oh, Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard with the bathrobe tuxedo. Let's keep it funky.
Cozy.
He's wild.
Cozy.
No.
It's just because I don't know, hustle and flow.
I love Hustle and Flow. And
but this, I don't know.
Every time I say Mang, I think of him.
Yeah.
But the tuxedo bathrobe, let's keep it real. Again, we're talking about desperation at this point. You're hopping on the red carpet or hopping at the Met Gala or whatever, whatever the case may be. You're hopping at a public appearance.
He's ready to go to bed like after this show.
Who's more desperate? Keep it real.
I'm gonna go with
top hat.
I'm gonna go with Terrence Howard because Dennis Rodman. You already know Dennis Rodman. Like that's just him.
Yeah,
that's a normal day for him.
That's it. That's a fact. That's a regular Tuesday.
It's a regular day for him. But Terrence Howard actually like tried. So I'm gonna go with Terrence Howard is more Desesperado.
The bathrobe tuxedo is disgusting on so many levels, but we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna keep it going. Last one. And this one isn't necessarily outfits or the red carpet. This is more actions.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on. Talk to the people. Again, everything will be on the screen.
Yeah.
Come on. Talk to the people. What we doing? Explain what you see, because I don't even want to, you feel me? Explain what you see here. On the left first.
On the left, I see Lil Mama posted up with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys when they did their performance of New York.
Yeah.
Like she was on the song. Like she's posted up with them. Like she was literally like featured on the song with
them.
She's
bugging.
And then we got on the right, we got Kanye West. You already, like, I'm going to let you finish, but Beyonce.
Man.
Yeah.
In your eyes, the desperation. Who holds it the most?
I know who. I think I would go with Lil Mama, to be honest with you, because Kanye West was intoxicated in this point. He was he's friends with Beyonce, so I understand he just felt so strongly like my friend needs to be the one winning this award. But Lil Mama had no business. Had no business being there.
She had no meeting.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel bad because I've heard the stories of like how she felt after this whole scenario and everything. But also, like, you need to know you weren't on the song, so there was no business to be there with them.
Now, is it safe to say maybe she was intoxicated as well?
She may have been intoxicated as well.
Look at Jay's face.
He looks like.
What the fuck is going on? I don't think Alicia, and I saw interviews recently. Shout out to Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Alicia said she didn't even know this happened.
She didn't notice that it was there.
Yeah, until backstage where Jay was like, yo, the fuck just...
Yeah, she didn't notice that whole thing was happening. And you could tell Jay-Z was upset. Like, it looks like he's mouthing something on the side, like, to her. Like, yo, you see this shit? Or, like, something.
What the fuck is going on?
Or he's like, security. But, like, no one heard him.
Oh, man.
But I remember seeing this performance, and Jay-Z just was very upset. Like, you could tell in his face that he was mad.
This is kind of crazy, though. To hop out your seat and really think that you could.
Yeah, especially with Jay-Z.
But then also, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Kanye taking the mic from Taylor.
People spoke about that moment way more than the Lil Mama moment, for sure. Like, they spoke about it for years. There was a whole beef. She dropped a diss song towards him. He apologized to her. No, Kanye.
Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor had dropped like a song, I think, about the situation. Shout out to Taylor Swift, because she's out here, like, she's doing her thing. She's been doing her thing, and she's fighting for her creative freedoms as well, and she won. So shout out to her.
Both moments of desperation.
Both moments of desperation. Both moments of intoxication, most likely. But I'm going to go with the Little Mama moment. Because we already know what to expect from Kanye West. You know. Right. Little Mama, shout out to her too. I feel like she thought this moment was going to do something for her as well. Do you think her... I don't know if... I've saw some, interviews. But from what I got from her... was the premises of her being a New Yorker. Do you think that's enough to just hop on the stage and really just do that? No, I don't think it is. And shout out to Lil Mama, like, no disrespect, but we just analyzing history. We analyzing history. It's no disrespect. What was done is done. Yeah. So we just analyzing it. This picture is nuts. Yeah, it was a little crazy. It's like, I don't know. There's probably other people there that are from New York, and they didn't think like, hey, this is my moment. it was Jay-Z and Alicia Keys moment.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Lil Mama.
Shout out Lil Mama. Shout out
to Lil
Kanye
Mama.
West.
You brave.
Yeah, you really
Both
brave.
of them brave.
You really brave. All right. Again, I like to have fun. The segments, this is what we brought it. Desesperado. All right. Aside from the Desert Dog, what was really the inspiration behind that record? Does it come from a real life experience that you were going through at the moment?
Yeah, I think all my songs come from a real life
Let's get it.
experience. Desesperado. Yeah, I think in that time, I just was having like, I was just in situations where, I actually wanted to like be with somebody. I was like, you know what, I want to be with this person, but I feel like people weren't always on the same page.
Okay.
Trying to live their lives and be out here and doing their things. So yeah,
It's familiar. That scenario is familiar to all of us.
It was a song about, and it wasn't just about like one experience. It was about like the collective of the experiences that I have with like most people are, especially because I guess we're all young. People just wanna. I don't want to settle down yet. I'm gonna wait. Right. And they're out here, playing, and then you end up like playing with people too, like good people. So right. So it's a whole thing.
It's a real life record, though.
It's a real life record, yeah.
I mean, that's what I got from it. Like when I heard it, I was like, yeah, this one is a gem right here. And in the video, I think, what was it about the desert though? How did you guys come up with the attaching? Because to me, it was like it just combined perfectly, like adding a and of course also because it's just words.
Yeah.
The Desesperado.
And it's like a cactus on the cover art.
Right, but not only that, like you got the letters play a part. You got the letters DES. And then I saw a desert. That's how my mind works. Yeah. I saw I was like, yo, it fits perfectly. So what was the decision making as far as like choosing a desert, like obviously you risk your fucking life. You know what I mean? You get fucking chased by a fucking desert dog. What was the motive behind that?
The motive behind that.
Choosing the desert.
So I remember I met Jack, who shot the video through Instagram, right? So I flew to LA, had some meetings over there, and I hit up Jack and was like, I'm gonna be out here, let's shoot a video. I kind of want to shoot the video in a desert because it just, I don't know, it's just a vibe. Mainly because Desesperado, when I think of it, is like somebody's desperate, you're eager, you're trying to look for somebody, we can't find them. We're more than the desert to feel like lost, right? Like, and you'll see it in the beginning of the video how I'm like playing with the sand in my hand and like all this stuff, like I can't find this person that I'm supposedly looking for. The desert's dry, so what do you lack in the desert? Water. You're thirsty.
There you go.
Like a lot of like connections.
That's what I got from it. Yes. I love that. How long do one day shoot?
Yeah, it was a 1 day shoot. We did that in 1 day. Then a couple hours probably.
Love it. And then you got chased by a fucking dog.
Got chased by a dog. Jack had to drive to this desert, so it was like a long drive. We drove all the way to this desert. I think we met up at like 6 in the morning, 5:30, 6 in the morning, drove to the desert. We were there probably by like 9, and then we started shooting from there. And then there's another scene. I don't know if you could tell, but it was like the desert, but there was like a junkyard in the desert. Like people just go off to this desert to toss junk into the desert.
Love it.
Super crazy. There was like a barrel in it too. Like you'll see like I was sitting on a barrel. We were making jokes like, yo, somebody probably in there. I was like, oh no, don't say that.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
But that's the beautiful thing of shooting things in guerrilla style.
Guerrilla style.
You know what I mean? Guerrilla style. Like you really just combining artists and just hitting the streets.
Yeah.
Hitting the streets, and sometimes, the result is a beautiful product. Again, that's one of my favorite records. I listen to it. You know what I mean? The video definitely connected a lot of dots in my mind, at the moment I saw the desert, and now that I know that a fucking dog chased you, you know what I mean? It adds a little bit more. Man, I'm enjoying myself. Have you been enjoying yourself with the segments and everything?
Yes.
I hope so. Listen, it's 2022, first interview of the year. I go by Henry Blanco again. We have Indica Wave in front of us. We just expressed a lot of emotions. We cried, we laughed. We really didn't cry, but
Inside.
me saying it is enough. So just believe me. We cried, we laughed, we talked about all the music, we talked about the product. Is there any way to? I know it's tough for an artist to expose, more than they should. But what's in store? What is in store for the people online that want to consume the Indica Wave product, brand, you know what I mean, project, energy? What is in store for that consumer?
I have more music on the way, more visuals. I'm working on merch. I'm working on a lot of cool things. So I'll be dropping songs every month, creating cool content. If people follow me on Instagram, they'll see that I do a lot of freestyles. Like, I love freestyling. So, like, I'll just drop it to give people something, like, until the next song. Like, here's this little something for you guys.
Love it.
I am working on this next video that's going to come out, this next single that's coming out in February. So there's going to be another song in February. I'm also going to be co-directing that video as well. This means a little more. And also, you guys could be expecting me to not box myself in creatively. So it's not just about hip hop. It's not just R&B. Like, I want to be a full artist. So I don't want people to be like, oh, she switched up. No, this is how we always been. We're going to make rock music. We're going to make Spanish music. We're going to make it all. And just remember that I said this, that we're going up. Love it.
I see you're very active on social media.
Yeah.
Very, very active with the, you know what I mean? With the, is it safe to say TikToks? Like, but
TikToks and Instagram Reels and all that. Yeah.
What can you say to an artist that's watching right now? How important is that to you, and to maybe, to what they can, add to their own career?
Yeah. Instagram Reels is dope. It's very important. If you have more than 10K followers, you can apply to monetize your Instagram Reels. So that's why you'll see me posting a lot of Instagram Reels. My Reels
y'all just got some game.
Got some game. So if you guys can get your followings up to 10K, you can monetize your Instagram Reels, and I recommend it using songs that probably just dropped, because they're probably gonna have not as many videos made, so you'll be the top person with that sound.
Love it.
Also the same thing on TikTok. If you guys are trying to grow on TikTok, if somebody just dropped a song, use that sound, because your video is probably going to be in the top 10 videos. Make something creative as well. The way I tested this out was when Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar dropped their song. I was one of the first people to use that sound on TikTok, and my sound went viral the next day. So my video went viral the next day. So that's how I know these little strategies work. Social media is very important as just how to brand yourself as an artist. So my advice to you guys is find out what your brand is. There
you go.
So a lot of people, they know what their music is, but who are you? How are you going to present yourself to the people and show it in everything that you do? Yeah.
That's a fact. I think that's very parallel to what I tell the people around me. I mean, it's the social media is like an elevator pitch. If you're in an elevator with a millionaire and the person tells you, what's your elevator pitch? You better be ready.
You gotta be ready.
Cause I might only be on this elevator with you for 30 seconds. So I better have my elevator pitch. And that's how social media is. It's 1, 2, 3. They might love you, for 1 hour, and then they gonna move on. Yeah. And that's the unfortunate and microwave society we live in. But that's okay. There's no time to complain. There's only a time to adapt and apply. So, there you go. Social media game, goddammit. Stop being lazy and press these buttons. Especially if there's not even real buttons no more. They all touchscreen.
Yeah.
Come on. So I have this other infamous segment that usually helps close out the show.
Okay.
Now this segment right here is the epitome of corrupted conversations. Why? You'll find out. Don't ask. Knock on wood. You go to the doctor. Already is spooky. I'm already knowing that. If you're watching, I'm sorry, but this is what we do. It's Corrupted Conversation. This isn't your regular show. We came to push the envelope, and I want money in that envelope. Knock on wood again. You go to the doctor. The doctor says, "Listen, Indica, do me a favor. Sit down. Close the door." First of all, you looking at the doctor like, "My man, you wildin'." First of all, them requests is crazy. Sit down. You're like, "All right, cool." So the doctor goes, "Listen, I got a lot of patients today. I don't really have time to add emotion to what I'm about to tell you because I got a whole line of people. But so I'm gonna break it down to you, especially in a COVID generation, right?"
Yeah.
So he's like, "Yeah, listen,
I'm dying.
you got 20." No, relax. Well, we all gotta die sometimes. I didn't want to break it down like that, but listen, you got 24 hours to live.
Okay.
You got 3 things on your bucket list. The last one has to be a crime.
Has to be a crime?
Listen, corrupted. I know.
Me and crimes. We don't
Corrupted. Listen, it's time to be creative.
Okay.
Corrupted conversation. 3 things on your bucket list. 24 hours to live. 3 things on your bucket list. The first 2, wholesome, whatever it is that you feel as a person that you got to get it done. But this is corrupted conversation. So the last one has to be a crime.
Okay.
Now, you can pick the crime. I've had people, choose their crime. Listen, sometimes a crime, you don't got to hurt nobody. But it's got to be a crime.
Okay.
So let's leave the crime for the end.
Okay, yeah.
First, 2 things on your bucket list. 24 hours to live. What's the first 2 things?
Spend time with my family.
That is a universal answer. Why?
Because if it's the last day I'm gonna see them, then I gotta spend it with them too. Hug my mom, hug my dad. Say, guys, it's been real.
It's been real.
It's been real. But
I'm about to log out. I'm gonna put my away message.
You see the guy that just disappeared?
You know what I mean?
That's me.
Love it. First one, family time.
Family time.
Logical. That's the regular human being. You feel me? Second one.
Number 2, we dropping a project on
Gang.
all the music that I wasn't able to drop while I was alive. I'm gonna drop it all for you. Even the unfinished stuff. Somebody unfinish it for me. There, they can have it.
Love it. Love it. The music. Are we dropping it relentlessly? Like on some listen, drop them all in today? Or are we telling people yo, listen, when I'm gone, spread them out. Spread it out. Or what we doing? Same day?
Yeah, same day.
Fuck it.
Just give it to them all. Give everything to them. Maybe we will be top 200, all 1 to 200.
Just get it poppin'. Last one has to be a crime.
A crime.
I know you. I could tell that the way I said it, you were like, I don't want to commit no crimes. Why is he making me do?
Nah, I just gotta make sure it's a good crime. I'm thinking of a good crime to commit. I would steal the deed to the United States.
Steal the what?
Steal the deed to the United States, whatever gives ownership to whoever, and then free the people.
Free the people.
Free the people. Yeah, if honestly, if I could rob a bank and use that money to buy a whole bunch of land and let people be like, yo, everybody move out here. There's no laws because I bought this land. Goodbye.
I love that.
and I die.
You're probably the 3rd or 4th person that said, I'm going to rob a bank. 24 hours.
Well, you see how I didn't want to rob the bank before, but now I'm going to do it for the people.
Before we freeing the animals, 24 hours to live, I'm fucking robbing a bank.
Yeah, because I can't go to jail for that. I'm going to die.
Listen, we came to free the people. This is what it is. We came to win. Anything else is uncivilized. Corrupted conversations. Indica Wave, Henry Blanco. You see, so now we got some, now we got some time to explain what's in front of us.
Oh, yeah.
So let's break that down. Let's you choose exactly what it is, and I want to take a picture of everything because everything will be on post-production.
Aww.
So
okay.
Choose something.
I brought some stuff.
You definitely brought some stuff.
This is number 1. And this is my daughter made this for me.
Love it.
She made this in 2019. Happy Mother's Day to her mom, which is I.
Love it. If I could get this,
Yeah.
I just want to take a picture of this.
In the back, it has a cool little message that she told the teacher to write.
Break it down. Break it down.
So it says, I love my mommy so much. She worked so hard to get us a new house, Delilah.
Wow. Wow.
She made this for me in 2019. I was still living in LA. So like we weren't together. I would come like every 3 weeks to spend 1 week or 2 weeks with her. And I remember she was like, oh, I made you something. And she gave this to me. And I've preserved it. I'm going to keep it forever. Because it's my reason to keep going, low-key. Like, when I was out there and I was away from my daughter, I used to cry every single night. That shit used to get to me. I used to FaceTime with her, and I couldn't compose myself, so I wouldn't call sometimes. You know, it was hard. So this is something that I've kept just to remind me, like, I can't give up and I can't stop this because this is going to go somewhere. And for her, like, it has to go somewhere. She's one of my biggest supporters. She knows all my songs. She's always telling me, like, Mom, you're going to get 1 billion subscribers, 20 billion. And I love her because she's manifesting that for me. Like, she's one of the coolest people, like, I've ever met. Thank God for her.
You're about to make me cry. Hold on. Let me read this.
Yeah.
I love my mommy so much. She worked so hard to get us a new house. Jesus Christ. I love that. That's so fire. I'm so glad you brought that. I'm genuinely glad you brought that. That's amazing.
That's my number one thing.
Love
right
it.
there.
Let's break down what else we got here. Man, come on.
I got this.
What's the Nas.
Life is Good by Nas, unopened, untouched.
Senor Escobar.
It's still in the plastic.
Let me get
and
a picture of
everything.
that.
Yeah.
Let me get a picture of that. Senor, well, what can we say about, first of all, Nas and then Life is Good? What can we say about Nas?
Nas, Queens. You
Come
know,
on, man.
Queens energy.
QB.
My brother put me on to Nas when I was very, very young. My brother put me on to rap probably when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old. My dad too. Nas is one of my favorite rappers. He's in my top 5. Literally, like, I am a huge Nas fan. Illmatic, Stillmatic, everything.
on.
I skipped school to go buy this. Sorry, Mom. But I love this so much. There's a song on here with, let me tell you, Amy Winehouse.
I knew you were about to say
Cherry
that, yeah.
Wine, and it's a
R.I.P.
beautiful
Amy.
song. Daughters is on this, where he talks about, like, his daughter was born June 15, 1994. I was born
Shout out
June 15.
Destiny.
I was born June 15, 1994.
Wow.
Destiny. So
Love
yeah,
it.
like I always manifest that one day I'm gonna meet Nas one day.
You will.
And yeah, he's on my
He's
list.
the truth.
He's on my
he's the
list.
truth. Nasir
Yeah.
Jones, for sure.
Nasir
Let's keep it
Jones.
going. What else we got?
I got my Mobb Deep beanie.
Come on, get the fuck out. Listen, we got Mobb Deep, you heard?
Shout out Mobb
beanie.
Deep.
Stop playing. Queen shit. What does this mean to you?
This means a lot to me. I love Mobb Deep. Shook
Let me
Ones.
get that record. I don't even know why I gave it back to you. I gotta take a picture of
He's
it.
like, hold on, I'm putting it on real quick.
No, I got. I'm about to put this on real quick. It's crazy.
Yeah, I love Mobb Deep. They mean a lot to me.
Love it.
Just in general,
Queen shit.
Queens. I've spoken to Havoc. I've sent some of my freestyles to Havoc, and
Love it.
I did a freestyle on his Shook Ones beat, and he was like, "Yo, this is fire. You're spitting
Love
bars."
it. Shout out Havoc.
And-
R.P. Prodigy.
All right, R.I.P. Prodigy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So yeah, I one day hope to work with Havoc as
Queens
well.
get the money, long time no cash.
Hell
Come
yeah.
on, man. That was on a Mobb Deep album. Give up the goods. Queens get the money, long time no cash.
That's a fact.
Caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast.
Ooh,
That's a fact. All right,
okay.
talk to him. Come on, what else we got?
I got my the Philosopher's Notebook. This is one of my favorite
Love it.
books.
Love it. Let me get a picture of that.
So
talk to him.
Each page is just super dope. So it talks about all these different philosophers. One of my favorite philosophers, Socrates, Aristotle. I love Buddha. I love Confucius. I'm big on philosophy just because people were really like thinking back then. You know, people really were in
true.
deep thought. I think it was Socrates who he was imprisoned for his beliefs, right? He was in prison because he just wanted like people to live righteously, do right by them, whatever made them happy, like just be free. And he was in prison for this. And then his boys came through and were like, yo, we about to bail you out of jail. Come on, man, let's go. And he said, no, like if my crime is to be, trying to free people of their minds and all these things, and let them kill me. And he died by his word. And yo, he's a fucking
Damn.
G.
My son is the truth.
So
do your history, because I'm about to do my history after this.
I have a song, The World Is Mine. I did it on a J Dilla beats, even more fire.
Shout out Dilla.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Dilla.
And the first thing I say is like, I live by my philosophy like Socrates, and ain't nobody stopping me. Compared to me, they obsolete. Watching me, eyes on a prize as they picture my demise. Then they come up short, and then they're gonna realize that I've been a sinner and I've been a saint. So that comes from like the philosophy of just like everybody is a sinner, everybody is a saint. Like we have no right to judge any person in this life. So that's why I always say like, yo, people are gonna do them. When we mention somebody, I was like, oh, people are just gonna do them, and you can't judge them for that.
Listen, that's kind of parallel to the whole premises of what corrupted is.
Corrupted, yes.
We are a product. That's all I am. That's all I am. I'm not the corrupt, but I'm the corrupted, which means somebody, I don't know who it is. I don't know who to blame, but the corrupt exist. The Geppetto exists.
Yes, the corruption.
I'm just a product. That's all I am. But let's continue. Come on.
This is my planner for 2022.
We gotta take a picture of the planner. We're not gonna open it because listen,
big plans.
Can't let everybody know the plan. But boom. Oh, and I love that it says 2022 too.
Yeah, this is my planner for
boom.
this year.
Explain what that means to you.
My mom gave me this,
love
and
it.
2022 is a very significant year for me because it's my first year like being very independent, like from the start, January, so I can see where I'm about to go. January to June, like I'm gonna be in a different place, and I say that very like confidently because I put in a lot of work. To what I do. I have a lot of good intention behind it, so I know that 2022 is gonna be a good year for me.
Love it.
Everybody too.
Talk crazy though. No, but you gotta talk crazy though. You have to talk crazy because if you don't, people will get shit confused. Don't
get shit confused. All right, everybody out there, we doing it crazy.
as a person that experiences people taking my dialogue and twisting it to listen. We just trying to build a certain type of confidence within self that might have not been there in the beginning.
Yeah.
So sometimes we might come off as delusional. Sometimes we might come off as crazy. But if it isn't taking anything away from you or whoever, that's watching it, you shouldn't judge us. Don't call us crazy.
Yeah.
Don't listen, we trying to figure it out. Artists, we go delusional, we go crazy to get to the next step. If I'm not genuinely taking anything from your plate, please don't look at me as a threat. That's all it is.
Nice.
We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going.
I like that.
What we doing? What we got here?
I got my incenses that I turn on every time I make some music. I'm running low. This is Reiki. This is all the chakras, aligning every single chakra in your body.
Love it. Let me get a picture of that as well. Shout out to the chakras. I remember being very young. And very young is crazy. But I remember in the 2012 frequency and learning a lot about chakras and adopting certain things and certain things the era, the 2012 era, there's a lot of people that were over exaggerating certain things, but we're gonna leave it at that though. Shout out to your chakras. Open your chakras, open your third eye if it doesn't get in the way of your other eyes. Let everything be parallel.
Yeah, balance.
What else we got here?
We spoke about this one, the almighty
yes. Oh yeah, well, I got that picture already. Come on.
This is my boy Negative by Nori. He makes clothing, super dope. Also a Mexican creative from Queens.
Ooh, Mexican from Queens. I love that.
He makes super dope clothing with like the sugar skulls, like the real like essence.
Love that.
He's super dope. He's included me in some of like his shoots for his clothing, so I'm very appreciative to anybody who includes me.
Love it. Keep it going.
I got some tarots, some angel tarot cards here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I want to play devil's advocate for a second.
This definitely not has to do with the devil. It says angel.
No. I want to play devil's advocate.
You want to play devil's advocate?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Tarot cards. Yeah, your cards read?
Yeah, I've had my cards read. I've heard a lot of stuff.
What's the difference between Santeria and Brujeria?
Honestly,
Well, that's a deep question. If you
yeah, honestly, like I'm not too sure. I know of both, but I'm not really too sure. I feel like someone once told me like there's bad brujeria and there's like good brujeria. Like you know, people that are doing it with bad intention and doing. I think that's bad brujeria, right? Like you're like, oh, I'm out here trying to like make sure this person's hair falls out or this person like you're wishing bad on people, and I don't think that's. You're meant to do that. That's why people say manifestation is that a form of brujeria, basically, because you're speaking things into the universe to attract them right back to you, like magic, right? So it's like I'm casting a spell to bring good things onto me instead of wishing bad on anybody else. Like I'm just wishing for things for myself. Like that's I think that's how I see it. So with my angel cards and with every belief that I have, like I never do it to like. I'm not trying to hurt nobody else. I'm just trying to elevate myself. That's why I align my chakras. That's why I meditate. That's why I'm out here asking the angels for guidance.
Everything that you said so far has to do with like, you know, educating self.
Yeah.
So you brought this on some like, listen, I'm not trying to push this on anyone.
Yeah.
This is just a part of my journey thus far.
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I mean? And everybody got to respect that. Let's keep it going. What else we got here? Let's you know what I mean?
I got this little incense.
Talk about it.
It's like a sage, also with like a rose quartz. My mom gave me this, so it's like for the energy of love and healing and everything.
Now, this is the first time I think I've ever seen sage with something like this attached to it. Yes, yeah. Explain that a little bit. As I take this picture.
So as you're clearing your energy, you know, it has this rose quartz attached to it. Just, you know, elevating the vibration of love and healing within self, within everything, your atmosphere. I always wish really well things onto everybody. Everybody that knows me, or even people that just know me on the internet. Like I speak to everybody. I speak to all the people that DM me and everything. Right. So a lot of the common things I'll always hear is like, I'm praying for you. Like I'll be telling people like, yo, I'm praying for you. I pray that everything is good with you. I hope that you're safe, because I really do. I care a lot about people. And I think that's always been how I've been since I was very little. I can't stand to see people getting hurt. I can't stand to, even people that have hurt me, I still feel sorry for them. Because I feel like, I understand that they're hurt individuals, and that's why they hurt.
Hurt people.
Yeah. And my thing is just wishing well on everybody in the world.
Listen. Pow, checkmate. Pow. All right, here we go.
We got a cool little instrument that you play with your thumbs.
Now,
the
break
Kalimba.
This down.
This is called the Kalimba.
The what?
A Kalimba.
La Kalimba.
Una Kalimba. No, I mean,
with the L. La Kalimba.
Yeah, it's not in Spanish. It's just a Kalimba.
I want to, but all right. So, what culture is this from? La Kalimba. Like I'm picking up.
Well, this one was made in China, but it comes from a lot of, I think, in Asia. So look.
First of all, y'all getting it firsthand. y'all getting production on Corrupted Conversations. I'm gonna close this so y'all can see.
And I'm doing with the long nails.
Where'd you get this from? Flushing Queens?
No, I ordered this online.
Main Street?
I ordered this online. I had seen people making videos with this, and I thought it was super dope because it has the keys on them. So you'll see like the D, the E, the F, the A, the C.
Wow.
So you can play a song. Like I learned how to play a Beatles song on this, like not so long ago, and the Rugrats theme song, and just by looking up the sheet music and stuff.
You have the Rugrats. You can play the Rugrats.
No, not right now, but with the sheet music, yeah.
Oh, no, with the sheet music.
So I never I know how to make music, I know all that, but I never was taught sheet music. I play by ear. Everything I do is by ear. Yeah. I got a photo of my daughter as well, and a photo of my boyfriend, Trees. He's an engineer. I met him at my headlining show that I talked about. I told you.
Love it.
In 2018, he was working the sound at my show. And that's how I met him.
Love it.
Yeah. He's very helpful with everything that I do. He mixes, masters all my music now, and
community. Y'all building a foundation.
Yeah.
How important was it adding other individuals into your circumference?
It was very important because I have a lot of things where I didn't trust a lot of people. A lot of people will take your ideas, run with them, steal them. A lot of people are just, I don't know, don't have the same worth ethic as you. Real. Snake
motherfuckers out here.
A lot of crazy shit. So the fact that I trust him and stuff. I trust him with my music. He helps me. When I do shows and stuff, he comes with me like unannounced and will be like, I'm doing the sound for her set.
I love that.
And like we're gonna make sure she sounds great. And,
that's amazing.
And that's amazing to me because I'm like that's very important to artists. There's a lot of people that put together shows and don't care about the sound quality of the show. They just want to put the money in their pockets.
Right.
They don't give a fuck if like
right.
I don't care how they sound, but they should care because it's like the artists. You should be curating the show around the artists who are bringing your audiences.
And every artist should care though. Every artist should be demanding.
Yeah.
Last few things.
Well,
Talk to the people.
I'm gonna put these all together because this is a tray that you can roll up on and like you can.
Are you a weed consumer? Is this a thing for you? Indica wave.
Indica wave is
Do you smoke weed? Keep it funky.
Mama. My mama's out there.
Yo, shout out to
my
Mama
mom.
Dukes.
Mad respect to my mom.
Of course.
So, but what I will say is that I am a big
supporter.
I'm a big supporter and believer in that cannabis can really do things for your health.
100%.
It can definitely do a lot. It's a beautiful business. It's a beautiful culture, and I'm a big supporter of that.
Gang.
Yeah.
Let me get a picture of this.
So I got this at Burner's
Shout
album.
out Burner.
Yeah, his album release.
Shout out Cookies.
Party. So yeah, this was given to me, and this is one of the coolest like trays I ever seen.
On.
You can like dish it
That's
out.
a fact. What we got right here?
Some stickers. Shout out to the Smokers Club. I got
Let me
these
get the pictures.
at the Smokers Club, and I think they're super dope stickers.
Oh.
I don't even want to paste them anywhere. I just want to hold them. You know, I just want to hold on to them because they're very creative.
Because you never know.
Because you never know.
Because you never know.
They're also very dope.
Listen, we do post-production, so I like to take pictures of everything because I like to give everybody their credit, and that's just what it is. Acknowledgement, you know?
Acknowledgement.
All right, so now the table's giving me a problem. Boom. Shout out Johnny Shipes. Shout out the whole Smokers Club. What else we got here? Last but not least,
I got The Secret, which is the book on how to manifest law of attraction, what you need to remove.
Speak on that, please.
This book was when I was living in LA. I used to live in the studio. I used to live inside a studio with like a bunker room that had a bunch of beds for people to like come through and like stay. We had no shower. We had no kitchen. We had no nothing. We were like a little trap a little bit. My room was the nicest room.
Trap a little bit?
Yeah, a little trap a little bit.
I love that.
But my room was the nicest room there. I had a dope room. I made it my space because it was where I had to be. So I made it cool. I had somebody, they had somebody come named DJ DNA who brought this book with him, saw the environment and was like out that same day and said, like, hit me up and was like, hey, I left a book in one of the drawers. It's yours. You can keep that book. And I was just like,
Whoa.
I was like, oh, for sure, for real? Like, you sure you don't want your book back? He's like, nah, I'm good. Like, keep it. And then I opened it up and I started reading it. And I was already on this tip of like trying to attract things and law of attraction and just trying to like cut out all negative energy and everything that was like weighing me down. So he gave me this book and it felt kind of like real. Even inside this book, I have rose petals that I have. So inside the book are dried up rose petals in this, inside the book.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
We gotta take pictures of this.
Yeah. Yeah, those flowers mean something to me. So I really appreciated this book, DJ DNA. If you're out there listening to this, and I'm sure you will, because I'm gonna send you this.
Shout out DJ DNA.
I took this book with me to Spain. This book has been with me when I went to LA, when I came to New York, when I went to Atlanta. This book has come with me everywhere on the plane, and it means a lot to me because it's definitely a powerful thing that what we say, how we feel about ourselves, the belief that we have is exactly what we attract into our lives. So if you have a dream and you're chasing after that dream, you know, it's cool and all, but you have to really believe in that shit. You have to really believe it before anybody else does. And I know sometimes you want to doubt yourself. Please do not doubt yourself. Just believe wholeheartedly that it's going to happen, and it will. That's as real as it is.
Encyclopedia facts, goddammit. Listen, we came to win. We just described your world to the world.
To the people that are watching, I just want to let you guys know that most of the things that hold us back are only in our mind. If you have something that you want to do, if you tell yourself that you're not good enough, that's just a lie. Okay? Don't ever say that about yourself. Don't ever talk down on yourself. And don't focus on what other people are doing. Do not compare yourself. This is not a competition. We only need to be competing with who we were yesterday. You are capable of everything that you want to do. And I know things get hard, especially in these times, but just hold it down a little while longer, because I promise you that something good is going to come from that. I've been in the dark a lot of times and I've seen the light. So I promise you all that shit can happen for you too. I love you guys. Everybody that knows me, follows me, knows that I really mean that. When I tell people like I love you guys, like I really do. There was a time where I was on my own, and then I started making music and I created this whole environment and this whole place where I had friends like that online, and people that I across the world, and people in UK and Germany, and it's like that means a lot to me that people can connect with me. And that's why I know that none of us are alone. So many people feel the same way in this world, and you're not alone with those feelings. You guys are awesome. Keep listening to the music, keep staying in tune with me, because I promise you I got a lot of cool stuff. And catch me at a show soon if you're in New York. Go. Yeah.
She got some fire shit coming. Let's keep it right. She keep it the humble boo. She got some fire shit coming. Please stay in tune. Please stay in tune. Listen, I'm overwhelmed by, I'm just overwhelmed by the not only genuineness, but I don't even know if that's a word, but correct me if I'm wrong in 5 minutes.
We just made it a word.
I just made it a word. Hey, shout out to fucking Webster Dictionary. Shout out to Webster Avenue in the Bronx too. Listen, I'm overwhelmed. Again, I appreciate you so much for coming through, sliding by, and really just applying your world to my world, because it's our world. Everybody who's watching, man, this can be done by any single individual. This can be done. This is not hard. This is all it takes is applying yourself, waking up one day, coming up with a vision, and just applying yourself. That's all it takes. I swear to God, these corporations, these businesses, these big monsters, they're not monsters no more, man. This is 2022. If you can apply yourself, they don't matter no more. I'm telling you right now, from a monster himself, I'm telling you right now, they don't matter. They in my ears the way that they gonna be in your ears, but they don't matter no more. The same way they probably was in her ears. They don't matter no more. It's going down. It's going down. The real innovators will conquer. You know what I mean? Whether they like it or not. This is what it is. So on the closeout, again, I like to laugh, but I like to get serious, because I know they're coming. I know they're coming for us. I know, especially individuals like yourself that hold such a solid representation of self, because that's all that matters. Is waking up and being able to look in the mirror and saying, "That's me." You know what I mean? That's what really matters. So, this and the whole conversation just proves that you don't lack self-awareness. You are very aware of self, but they're coming for you, and they're coming for me, and they're coming for you. Listen, stay 10 toes, man. It's going down. 2022, we came to win. Trophies only. And I want my trophies to be motherfucking glittering, you heard? And I want my trophies to come with patelitos. And I want my trophies to come with an Inca Cola. And I want my trophies to be delivered only in Queens.
Yes.
So we came to win. We came to win. Until next time, Corrupted Conversations, Henry Blanco, Indica Wave. We came to win. Bow.